cuties, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to share what I eat in a day on low carb, and I'm just starting with my coffee, and I'm going to use the Natural Bliss today. I have different creamers, but that's what I'm using today in the sweet cream flavor, and I'm just going to pour 2 tablespoons in the coffee I just brewed. It doesn't even need sugar. I like it just the way it is, so we're going to start out with that. This is my 1 cup of coffee, like I mentioned before, so I want to have it the way I want to have it. This is not very low in carb, but it's 2 tablespoons, and I just have 1 cup of coffee a day. So stick around to see what I eat in a day. I'm also going to share a weigh-in at the end of the video, as promised. And also stick around to see if I hit my step goal this week, as I mentioned in my last video. So I hope you stick around. Life is a one. Here's my breakfast for this morning. So I kind of made, I don't know what you'd call it, a little, I don't know, tortilla pizza, I guess. So I have onions and peppers that I cut up. I always cut up those ahead of time and keep them for the week in a jar, in a mason jar. And I have a quarter of a cup of egg whites, and I cook that up. And I put just one of those little thin, ultra thin slices of provolone on the top. Then I have about 2 tablespoons of picante sauce, 2 tablespoons of light sour cream, and what it's on is a tortilla. This is a new brand for me. I'm not loving the way it looks. I've never tried them. As you can see, they're 60 calories, 7 grams of fiber, and there's only 5 net carbs in them, and 5 grams of protein. I don't know. I'm used to a different kind, and I like that kind, but we're going to give it a try, and I'll let you know how that tastes. Maybe you guys have already tried it. I see them in the store all the time, but I've never tried them. So, and over here, I just have about a cup of grapes, green grapes on the side. So I think I have to eat this with a knife and fork. I've never done this. I usually roll it up as like a burrito. So we're going to try something a little new here, and I will let you know how I feel about these wraps. They claim to be white wraps. They look more like whole wheat to me, which I used to love, but suddenly I've lost my taste for those. So we'll see. We're gonna go for it. They didn't have my favorites at the store, or even another alternative. I think I get usually the Mission brand, which is my favorite kind, the low carb one. So we're gonna give this a try, or I'll give it a try, and I'll let you guys know. So I just took a bite of this little Mexican pizza that I made. I am not loving the wraps, these tomorrow wraps. They're much more like whole wheat wraps, even though it says white, and I'm sure that's how they're getting the fiber in there. But the texture is just a little off. I can't really explain it. And you can see, you think it would be like crunchy on the outside a little bit, but it's not really. It's sort of, I don't know, chewy, I guess. So, I mean, I'm probably going to eat them because I bought them, and all food is so expensive and I hate to waste it. But I'm definitely not buying those again. I think I'd rather do without if they don't have my favorite ones. So, just a little review. Again, they're the Tomorrow Premium White Carb-Wise wraps. As you can see, I made my 6,000 steps today, and it's only 3:27 in the afternoon, as you can see. So I have plenty of time to get even more steps in today. I'm excited that I at least got my 6,000, so that makes me happy. So 6,000 steps in the books for today. It's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have this for lunch. So I am not the biggest fan of frozen meals. I didn't really grow up on them, and I never really acquired a taste for them, but I usually bring, or I used to bring, salads and soups to work most days. One day I saw somebody eating this, and what I liked about it was, or what intrigued me about it, was that the vegetables and the sauce are separate, and you're really just steaming the vegetables. I'm going to pull this apart and show you what it looks like, but it seems so fresh. I wasn't sure of the sauce, but it smelled really good, so I tried it and I'm hooked. I really only have this occasionally because I know it's high in, of course, sodium, but once in a while it tastes really good. It's very low in calories. So let me take this out of the box and show you what it looks like. Well, it's still hard to tell, but as you can see, all the vegetables and the chicken are on top, and when you pull this little thing up after you cook it, the sauce is on the bottom, and you just pour that over and mix it together. So it's 200 calories for the whole thing, and it's 23 grams of protein. It does have carbs, which are probably a little bit of sugar maybe in the sauce, and probably more carbs for the vegetables, but I am not going to have rice with this today. Sometimes I'll have brown rice, but most often I just have it by itself for 200 calories. It is pretty filling, and again, it tastes pretty good for a frozen meal. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this after I cook it, and stay tuned for my dinner. My steps in today, as you can see, I wanted to do at least 6,000 steps 3 times a week. And so this is the first of this week. So I exceeded the 6,000. I'm really happy about that. As you can see, it's only 4:30 in the afternoon. So I am sure I'm going to get more steps, maybe another 1,000. That would be good. So there it is. I am making a Greek salad for dinner with chicken, some grilled up chicken or sauteed chicken. So I just wanted to marinate it a little bit with some Greek flavors. So what I have in here are 2 small chicken breasts. I have just a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and you can see the chunks of garlic and some oregano. That's my favorite part, which is weird because when I was a kid, I couldn't stand oregano. But yeah, so that's going to marinate just a couple hours, and then I'll grill it up, excuse me, for the salad. And also, I actually have a video on my site that shows you how to make the salad right from the marinade, the dressing, everything. So I'm going to link that below in case you want to check that out. It's really a delicious salad and very, very simple. The dressing is amazing. So I hope you check that out. And I'm going to link that video below so you can easily click on that and look at that. So I am going to stick this in the fridge for a couple hours. I'm so happy. It's 11 p.m. and I reached over 8,000 steps. So I definitely made my goal for this week. And I'm very happy about that. Here's my Greek salad. So this will be my dinner. Over here is that Greek dressing that I made. And on the Greek salad, I put the chicken to the side just so you could see all the things I have on here. So of course it's lettuce, romaine lettuce, cucumber, a couple of tomatoes, a little red onion, black Kalamata olives, some feta cheese, and the chicken. And you would not believe, just a couple of hours marinating with the lemon juice and all of those things, it's like so flavorful. So what I'm going to do is bring this to the table and we can just put the dressing on ourselves. This is my husband giant salad. I did add peppers to his. He likes the peppers and a few more tomatoes. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this and stick around for my dessert. Here's my dessert for tonight. I'm just going to have kind of like 2 squirts of the Ready Whip and just the sugar-free Jell-O. It's the cherry flavor. So I felt like the salad was pretty filling, so I don't feel too hungry. Just want a little something sweet. So that's what I'm having. And drum roll, this is the weigh-in portion also. So I lost 0.9 pounds, which is almost 1 pound. I'm really happy with that. you know, I just kind of thought if it stayed the same, I'd be okay with it. So I did the best I could as far as eating. It wasn't a perfect week, but I did the best I could. Like I said, today happened to be a really good day. So today is Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I weighed in as promised. And tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to go crazy, and I'm not going to weigh and measure things either. So, yeah, I'm excited and I'm happy. I met all my goals as far as steps. So what more could I be happy about? So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you like these kind of videos, I hope you stick around, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my video. I'm going to be coming up with some cook with me videos I'm really excited about. So I hope you stick around, become part of my family. I would love it. And have a great night.